second and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the left. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he could score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of balance, but he gives them that home run ability too.
To the air, it's Lawrence. Gets it out quickly. There he goes. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Lyle. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes! That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The Cardinals want to pick up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
From the gun, give on the inside. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. And the Cardinals really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Fires one high and deep. And he makes the catch inside the 15. They got the explosive play now to finish the deal. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Running to the left. Hard running there. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Did a speed bump on that last play, now work to do on 2nd and 15. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Wow, and the Miami linebacker shows you his speed on that play, and linebacker in speed, synonymous when you're thinking about Miami Hurricane defense. Think about Ray Lewis, Jonathan Vilma, Dan Morgan, DJ Williams. Guys that can go sideline to sideline and guys that can rush the passer. Not easy to block.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. It's good. Now the lead is down to 11. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside is 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Lyle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Caught over the middle. It's Lofton. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. And the Canes will call on their punt team. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Got the quick pass. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Cardinals in the hurry up. Back to throw, it's Carr. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on! He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again.
And into the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals! He'll try to tack on one more.
The offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover. My man makes the play, shows off the hands first, got to make the catch first, does the rest, walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Not much there. He gets one to the 11.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That's how you blow up the screen pass if you're on defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast, force the incompletion.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. He's loose. Touchdown, Miami. Once he got some room, it was over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Catch in the middle, it's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Got his man. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. He'll do it himself. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. To throw, it's Carr. Hauls it in. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll keep it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right here to maybe go into the half tied up. So good first half, but a great way, Jesse, to end this first half.
Yeah, you'd love to take that momentum into the second half. And listen, this offense practices 2-minute every single week for this exact situation. They'd love to be Go generate a few more points before taking it into the locker room.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. They'll send the tight end in motion. On the direct snap, it's Lyle. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
Motion from the wideout. Back to pass, it's Lawrence. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. It's complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for a man. It's Lawrence. Gets it out fast. At the 35, he's got room. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Best. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going over the top. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Caught in the backfield. It's Lyle. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. With the run on 1st and goal. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The Canes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He wants to change this route. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
Not much of a decision to make there. The defense will move him back. 1st and goal for the offense. Wants to throw. It's Lawrence. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Canes! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Going right to work up top. Throws for the tight end. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Scrambling away. Did the work himself. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And the Hurricanes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Lawrence. Now adjusting. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring the end of the first half. And the Canes will kick it away first, and will start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best.
It's a big stride inside the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air, it's Carr. Looking for the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Temple is ahead right now in South Philly, but this game is a long way from being over. Better hold off on the run to Geno's for the time being. They are up by 7 over Charlotte. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Tries to get it on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Ooh, goodness gracious. I don't know if that head coach is gutsy or crazy.
Probably both, maybe both. A lot of coaches are, but the analytics do say you should go for it more on 4th down than conventional wisdom would suggest.
Not on your own 20.
Fair enough. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Dropping back, it's Carr. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Cardinals want to move quickly.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it. And they did just that.
He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Like, if you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Now on the option. He'll toss it. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, the offense is trying to go bootleg play action that time, but it had no chance because the defensive end won so quickly at the line of scrimmage. He was able to get in the backfield. He smothered the quarterback so fast for a sack.
Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. Finds the big tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. And the Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to fire on second down. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
Dang, that's unfortunate. I wish I could say I've never seen that before, but I've seen Reese run routes. You know, when we go to all these different stadiums and call these games, we go on the field and do a spin session before the game. That looked just like Reese Davis.
The Canes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Lyle. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Hurricanes! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the handoff. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. The Cardinals want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to throw, it's Carr. Grabs the screen around all kinds of defenders. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner is stopped. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going deep. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver at his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Give to the back. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the third. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Turns it on in midfield. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Fires to the big fella. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Takes the handoff. It's Lyle. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
The sure hands, it's best. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. Listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. It's a draw. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Well, this guy has had a day to remember, putting up outstanding numbers in this one, and he is still piling on in the 4th quarter, breaking off some beautiful runs. This defense has not had an answer for him all game long.
And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. Here's the pressure. Back's got it. Touchdown, Miami! And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Looking to pass. It's Carr. Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, going to the air. Finds his tight end. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Ready to fire from the pistol. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
The play action fake. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. You have a big lead in the 4th quarter. When you do that, the only explanation for it is you're trying to send a message by sticking in another touchdown.
Yeah, in saying, listen, it's your job to stop us, and right now we're eating you alive. So I think, you know, there's some psychological warfare, right? There's some, I'm going to get in your head. There's some, I want to beat you on recruiting trail and in the future, and, you know, kind of take that, and a little rub their nose in it.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Trying to keep the drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Dropping back, it's Carr. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Cardinals moving quickly to the line.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down.
Now, 4th down.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Quarterback may change this route. Find some fresh air. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll move the tight end. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't make the catch. It's incomplete, and that drop might have cost them a big play on 1st down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Back to pass on second down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He unleashes a long one. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. No good. Guys, they didn't get the field goal there, but still a 22-point lead to work with. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Back to throw, it's Carr. Makes the grab on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Second down, he'll throw it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the right. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And the Cardinals will hustle to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. On the run, fires downfield. Complete in the middle. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. The Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Louisville.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle.
To the end zone, and it's picked off. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Throws to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Lyon. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Direct snap. It's Lyle. Touchdown, Canes! And the pummeling has started. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Got a man, it's Mitchell. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did